let's maybe talk a little bit about the offensive line, because that's a big part of how Dorian Thompson-Robinson is going to be able to be effective in the passing game.
Yeah, definitely. Coming into this year, the UCLA offensive line was pretty highly praised. You had Sean Ryan at left tackle. He's probably going to be a mid to late first round pick in the NFL draft this year. He's a junior. Then you had Paul Gratton, who's a grad transfer from Villanova a couple years ago at left guard. Sam Marazzo at center, John Gaines at right guard, and Alec Anderson at right tackle. Everyone on that line is experienced. You had Sam Marazzo get hurt, so now you got Gaines. He had been playing center. He's sticking at right guard. Now it's to Clemens at center, who's experienced, but not so much at center. So that center right guard rotation, there were a few questions there, but past 3 weeks, it's been the same starting guys. So there's some continuity and some consistency there. At left guard, you mix in Antonio Mafia a little bit too. He's a former defensive lineman who's got a lot of size. He's pretty agile for someone as big as he is, almost 350 pounds or something. So the UCLA has 6 good offensive linemen who are all experienced. And last week against Washington, didn't allow a sack. And DTR's jersey was clean, and he was appreciative of his O-line for that, because he plays better when he's clean. And I don't know if he's going to get that type of protection against Oregon, because Oregon's front seven is, especially because of Kayvon Thibodeau, much better than Washington's, because you had a couple weeks ago against Arizona where DTR in the first half was 1 for 8 and with an interception and a touchdown. And the reason he was so all over the place, so thrown off, is because of the way Arizona was blitzing. And that's Arizona, who probably has one of the least talented rosters in the Pac-12. And if they could scheme something up and get to Dorian and make him uncomfortable, then who knows what Kayvon Thibodeau, Oregon, and everyone up there and coming from Eugene can do.
Oregon's front seven is getting a lot healthier. I just recorded a recent video for the channel just talking about some of the injury updates that we're seeing. Mace Funa was a guy that wasn't able to go last week against Cal. So having him back is going to be big, especially with needing to contain a guy like Dorian Thompson-Robinson and the rushing attack that the Bruins have. Definitely want to get to that. But just since you were talking about the offensive line, I think that Oregon's front seven has struggled in large part to get pressure on the quarterback. And if they can't get pressure on Dorian Thompson-Robinson, man, that is a guy that you can't afford to give too much time to operate back there. And then even when they are able to get pressure, it's not a done deal that they're going to be able to get him on the ground with how fast and agile and quick he is. So really going to be an emphasis for this Oregon defense to finish plays. They got Braden Swinson back. He played his first game since Ohio State against Cal, so he is looking pretty good. And then DJ Johnson looks like he's becoming a regular on the defensive side of the ball. So that's been one of my favorite stories to follow this year, is the versatility that he brings to the table.